Last night I left you without the second door completed. Now it's done. I worked on it right now. I actually stopped crafting altogether last night because right here there was a spider, which I thought to be a black widow, but luckily it wasn't. It was just one of those redback mimic spiders, whatever they are called. So now that we have both doors done, we are going to attach them, and we are going to work on the rest of the page, because we are not done. I'm trying to make sure I go all the way to the edge. Yes. And here, and now this one. Okay, now we are going to attach this part that goes this way. So that needs to go in the middle, and I think that's about right. I keep forgetting that I have that additional quarter of an inch. It's okay, this is gonna be covered anyway. Okay, so these are going to be like this. This is gonna be like this, but I want to do something more here. So I did cut this portion already, although it is the right size, but let's think about it. So I was going to add these three, maybe like this, and then yes, okay. So I want to put something else here, but for that I need to find one more card. That's not something I planned, so let me start by adding these two actually, because this one doesn't have a fabulous. I can add them like this. I don't like it. Okay, I have one like this, and probably more. gonna go lower with this one. What? Oh, that doesn't help. It doesn't really help. Okay. So what I plan on doing is to create a something here. Hang on, let me show you. It's better to show you than just speak incoherently. I'm just going to close this all the way here, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit here, not much. All right, so now I'm only to glue this partially. So it's a tag with a craft cardstock backing. I added the cardstock backing to make sure it's stronger, because it's gonna serve as a pocket. Okay, so we are simply going to add this one here and let it dry for a while. And we are going to add these two here, just like I said I would. Where is my X-Acto knife? So I'm just going to start relatively close to the corner, about, I believe that means a quarter of an inch. Today I tried to upload both pages 10 and 11, and it didn't work for page 11, so I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I certainly hope that I will be able to post page 12 as well, because after that I won't be there until Monday, so I won't be able to upload over the weekend. But I mean, I tried today to upload page 11, but at that point in time internet went dead, in a sense that yes, it was uploading at snail speed, but it was not I was not able to access any website. I couldn't even Google stuff, and I needed the internet for work, so I just had to stop the upload. I'm not really sure what else to do, because there is no other place where I can go and do the upload. Okay. Okay, this is done on the back, and see, it doesn't stay down, and I don't like it. So now that this is dry, I can put these cards in, and later on if I can add more tags I will. So now I plan on doing something else at the bottom. Actually, I don't know if I want this one there. I only want these two to hold like this. Nothing for this corner, I guess, but I will have something coming up anyway. So let's work on finding a that may work, but I like this one better. Okay, so I need a brand new piece of cardstock. Let's move this aside for a moment. And let's figure out how wide that is. Okay, scoring at half an inch. And let's see how long this is. So this is 8 inches. So I am going to fold it at 4. No, 3.5. Three and a half. Yeah. And fold it in. And then there's gonna be our card. It will open like this. So here we need a piece of this really nice one. So it's gonna be perfect because it has these flowers on right in the middle. Oh, sorry, cut. I need to cut, not to score. Okay, so these roses, I guess they would go this way. Okay, that's that. Yeah, so this is gonna go here. Let's already put it on. Yeah, the way I left my desk tonight, that's how it is right now. Not the most pleasant space to work on, but it's doable. Okay, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, Did I say it this way or this way? This way. Come on. Okay, so that's one, and then here I am going to put another portion that it's the size of this flowers. Flowers need to be on, so I'm gonna cut in 2 places, once here and once here, to make sure I actually fit in the flowers right in the middle. Here's the second one. Did I actually? Yes, I did. Distress. Most of the time I just do it automatically. So this weekend I am going to make the tutorial for the cover and for the inserts I mentioned at the beginning of the tutorial on page 1. Okay, this way. Hang on. So this will open like this, yes. And right here I am going to punch a semicircle, which will allow me, hang on, don't know how to do it so that I could actually see what I'm doing, because we are going to use one of those sliding bars. What are they called again? Who knows? Perfect. Okay, yeah, of course I was supposed to cover this one first, and never mind. This is going to go here. Yeah, it's gonna go there, but not quite yet, because we have to do a couple of things before. So this is a mistake I made time and time again, and I am going to try to rectify. By basically making oh great, I can't do that. I'm gonna ruin this. I actually, you know what? I think I can. I'm just gonna ruin this portion, and I am going to cut around it. That's the only thing I can do. This and this. So you see, once you cut the just the two, it's impossible to get the same hole, and then you have to cut it by hand and it's gonna look nasty. Or you do what I do, you sacrifice a bit more paper, but at least this is gonna fit. So now we are going to figure out how much we have to cut from here. This and this. Perfect. Problem solved. Let's check if it's solved. We are going to see right now. Yes, it is. And now another cut and we are done. So what I tried in the past, after making this hole prematurely, I ended up trying to punch a hole with the same puncher and making it worse for this portion. But it seems that I became smarter since then, so I fixed it. Okay, so we are going to attach this one. Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I'm happy that I didn't mess it up this time. You may have, if you didn't wait for me to finish the video. If you started at the same time with me, you most likely did the same mistake, but you have the same solution, like I do. Okay, so in order for this one to stay here, I will need no, it has to be different color. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna use this instead. This can go away. Oh, I had already what am I doing? I had already cut this one and even put a tape on it. Okay, so now we will need to figure out where we put that little, how do you call this again? I don't know. Nope. No hearts. Ah, this one. The rhinestone thing. Bread. Okay. So if this is gonna go like this, and this stays here, then the hole will need to be right here. Yes, I see it. Okay, so now we are going to attach it before moving on to the next step. Remember to secure it with tape. And now okay, so this is gonna go all the way up here, which is perfect. And now we need to find a bit for this portion, and it can actually be some of this. Okay. So after working with this tape on all 12 pages, I think I'm in love with it. It is so strong, such a good quality, and I'm getting used to using my little acrylic block to cut pieces, so it's perfectly fine. No, this way. Now this is perfect. So we are done with this, and we are done with this, and we are going to attach it. Let's redo. We are going to attach it to the main page now. This one will go right here. Where is the middle? I think it's somewhere here. It looks like it to me anyway. From the side. Maybe. It's okay. Now, this portion is going to go right here. So is that going to be good? Yes. Believe it or not, I cut it perfectly, but I want to put something here. What am I going to put here? Maybe just one of these. This one. Okay, I'm gonna do that. But it's gonna be on the inside. And let's just cut this portion. So this is gonna go here. I didn't distress it. Okay, now we can now cover this one. Okay. I can believe that with this I'm finishing the last page, but we still have the cover and it's gonna be quite elaborate, so we are still going to have a lot of fun before this is over. Let's see. Nope. No. Before I even attempt. Okay, now I'm gonna really quickly use my scissor to cut. I would say about a 1/16 of an inch, because the last thing I want is not to be able to close the pages, the doors. So while I still can, I'm so glad I realized that, because it did happen in the past. I just measured all the way to the edge, and then because of the thickness of the design, I wasn't able to close the pages. That should do. It should. Well, at least that's what I think. So let's see if we close here. Yes, it's gonna work. What about here? Yes. Perfect. Oh my goodness, saved. Now, how are we going to hold this down? No, first, this is gonna go here. I need to be able to hold it down. So I'm just gonna put a dot of Velcro right here in between those. I love it because you can't really see it once it's attached. Perfect. So this is here, this is here, so this stays down. Now this, yeah, I am just going to put let's see where it falls. Oof, in all the wrong spots. I'm gonna put one here and one here. Problem solved. One and two, and now the corresponding ones. Perfect, perfect. Here we go. Page 12 finished. I will